gamers, welcome back to something beginning with M. We're back in Elden Ring, which means only one person is capable of spicing things up, and that's Mr. White Spice. What will Mad Lad do? And where he strikes? Apparently, they're dark.
It makes it very.
Love it. Love it.
So,
He's good enough to take on the Hound of Baskerville.
it's a beautiful start. You know, the fact they did the exact same thing twice.
Nice.
It's okay.
Hit him twice, and that was at the very beginning.
Before he. Hey man. He's fast and sporadic. It takes time to learn the moves. Takes a long time, like at least 8 attempts to get the first
I see. All right.
one
So
combo.
that's attempt one. So
Yeah.
you're saying that by attempt 9, you're gonna win.
No, by attempt 9, I'll be able to perfectly dodge one of his combos.
Oh.
Like one individual set for one time. That's all I got.
Like choose all the other easy bosses that you could be like, yeah, I'm gonna go smack them around. And you're like, you know what? This guy who's in a jail to keep him from escaping. That's the one I'm gonna fight here.
Because you act like I know where all the other easy bosses are. Early game. That was unfortunate. His jump attack was much better than mine. Mine dealt 71 damage. His was like.
Have you played the DLC for Elden Ring yet?
No.
Me neither.
I have to purchase it. I haven't.
I'm tempted to get Night Rain.
That's like the multiplayer one.
Yeah. What type of boss do you want to fight against?
I don't think in the same matters. If you say there's easy bosses, then it's free easy bosses. So, because there's what? There's that. I don't know where that one leads.
So that's another tunnel with the like stones and whatnot. The end of it, I believe, is the Stone Digger Troll. There's the dragon out on the lake.
Dragon bosses are. There's no such thing as an easy dragon boss
Alright.
except the ancient wyvern because you don't have to fight the dragon.
Us for you right now would be around there. Assuming have you run into Bach?
Bach?
So then go to that one there, and then go run into Bach, and then go to the.
Who the heck is Bach?
Bach is the seamster.
Seamster.
Like you there. Why won't anybody recognize me?
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
I can't remember where he's hidden.
Just right over there. Run into a bush. Left, be gone. That bush there, next to the goat. Just jump into him or smack him. There we go. Talk to him and then go to that other place.
So another place will show up?
No, the other place I showed you. That way he
Oh.
will show up.
So it's down on the beach area?
Yeah, it's around there. Just spawning inside a building when you can just spawn outside.
It's appear to have spawned outside.
I think you ran fast.
Past it. Not as lit up as other ones. It's kind of weird. Ghost okay. Bless you, bless you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. So they're just always coming for me.
They just
There I go.
What?
I mean,
Demi-humans?
there's like a bazillion dudes in there. I don't think my 3 wolves are going to make much of a difference. I find it amusing though, like all these guys, I'm like, these guys are enemies I despise. Like, oh, these are the easiest things in the world. I'm like, these guys are annoying. The freaking Knights Cavalry, hate those guys.
I can take you to a rune bear? I can take you to a rune bear if that makes you happy.
I fought the Rune Bears. They're not as bad as the freaking Cavalry guys. Oh my wolves did nothing! If anything, that died faster!
You're about to stun lock him!
They did nothing! All they did was run around doing nothing!
It's not my fault if you got cornered.
They still didn't do anything!
Attentive to your location.
There was not a single damage. There was not a single damage attack on the boss except for my attack. I got hit by small guys and the big guy.
The small guy. 80 damage and it wasn't you who did it.
You can change lock on.
Look at that. Beautiful teamwork. The corner to find the next group.
It's not my fault the club is short range.
He's like, great hammers. Proceeds to use the Unga Bunga tactic of just swing like it's a dagger.
Does this appear to be a great ham? No, didn't think so. Absolutely. I'll get a Claymore eventually and just go back to the class.
Ah. That is fine, man. I think the Claymore's in Castle Moore.
In one of the castles, yeah. Like with where there's like the 100 soldiers with the barricades and stuff like that. I think. It's early off in that one. Oh, I'm way jabbing.
What? It is. Claymore is in Path of Warned. If you want the Claymore. If you're looking for another boss, I can show you where the Rune Bear is.
Where's this rune bear? Huh?
Alright, so you go to the Weeping Peninsula.
I don't know what that is.
Down here. And then the Rune Bear is just down there.
On this area?
Yeah.
He's in the cave as well?
Yes. The good news, you only have to fight some rats to get to him.
Oh, that's a terrible, man.
Good news, you can just run past the rats.
That's hard. It's just not like Dark Souls 1 where it's like you get insta poison proc by just a tap of its nose.
Right, a little more, I think. I think I switched. Kind of like a weird little walk down.
Oh, like a...
thing. I Here, that way. No. Just down to your right there. Yeah.
Debated.
Tells me he's gonna adapt to his game plan, continues to just swing unga bunga style.
I mean, that seemed to work against the rat. I don't know what you want me to say. The rat didn't get to attack me, just his little motions that did. Echo turtleneck.
Worth it.
See that Arsenal sign, Yucker?
I didn't see that it was confirmed. I saw that it was close. Saw that he's trying to push the deal. Also saw you guys are trying to sign Madueke.
No,
Making the Chelsea subreddit very happy. They're like, oh, it's not going to be a problem selling the $60 million worth of people we need to sell to appease FIFA, UEFA. Like, okay, who do you think we're selling that's going to make any sort of benefit to us? Then Arsenal comes along. We'll take one Madueke, please. £50 million.
and Chelsea are like, we can have Muto for £40 million, and we want Munir. Like, they're just doing, they're just trying to make transfers to sake of transfers. Which are worrying me.
Complaining because the boss I took him to is apparently an annoying character.
It is.
Bringing him to the Rune Bear. He claims is. He doesn't know is that the runbacks.
It was just a couple rats, man.
It's just a couple rats. And if you're fast, you can just run past them.
In the strat, I thought we were gonna attack them.
No. I actually won it first time, huh? No Winnie the Pooh love here.
That wasn't hard. That's way easier than any horseback ride fighter you ever have. Anybody on horseback stupid. Dragons, horseback riders. Terrible.
Or if the horse.
What do you now, big boy? The duel's over.
What about the night birds? Do you like them?
I don't know. Anything flying is also terrible. Man's gonna be like, oh, okay. I'm not here to leave you options. I'm just here
To another melee user. Is that what you want?
to another melee.
Yeah. Oh. Well, that one's not gonna make you very happy.
Just oozing with confidence after hearing that.
Flap.
This sounds terrible.
The two good places.
Yeah.
Doesn't accept it. You change your Wi-Fi. Your Wi-Fi.
I did. Christmas is coming, but every S is a dollar sign, and the Christmas is all lowercase, and coming is all capitalized. All right, do Christmas, but every S is a dollar sign. Is with another dollar sign, and then capital C, 0, capital M, 1, capital N, capital G. Know what it's called?
Pretty easy to get some options. You got two Spanish.
It's definitely down below.
I don't know where it was down below.
I think it's one of the hidden ones, so you're not looking for a light, you're looking for doors.
Just going like all the way back to my site of grace. Right there, right?
Really, George?
He doesn't know the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, team search.
Is that like just like a secret area that usually has terrible loot? Usually.
I don't know about terrible loot, but it's nothing you would be too interested in, I don't think.
I'm pretty sure anytime I unlock those things, it's always just like the world's worst loot. It's like, That's just cheating.
Good thing they're not the skeleton wheels. The bone wheels, whatever they are.
Bone wheels are only really bad in DS1. DS3 they're alright.
Yeah, PS3.
What?
I said PS3 they were one. First time I saw them, I was like, oh no, I've seen the memes. And then I beat them up, I was like, this isn't so bad.
Yeah, and then you play DS1 and it's like, what the heck am I doing in the painted world? Missed. Oh. Air traps.
Projected the day of my birthday. Yeah, just go. No drops.
I think you're trying to take care of it.
No, what was supposed to. Self-hooked.
That's his complaining. You don't hurry up and take care of me.
For
I'm
what?
gonna start making noise. learned how to do the I'm in pain scream. Not like his older sister. Figured it out, unfortunately, quickly. This one can be ignored for a little bit. Yes, you can. You can be ignored. Yeah. Enough leaving town. The moment of truth. How does he do against a melee user?
Melee user.
Kind of.
You know, horse on a horse and a little thing like this. Yes. My favorite thing about him: small spaces, massive bad guys.
I could take it at one of those bosses.
What the heck is this?
It's the center. Out by his cemetery and shit.
Oh, every boss is the world's easiest boss in AJ's Dying. Man only fights these bosses after he's like beaten Elden Beast. He's like, oh dude, these bosses are easy. What?
So these are the bosses that fight so over level. By your glory or whatever that crap you say.
Your honorable shield. Bloodstain, they're telling you how to win. Oh. This boss, brother. This boss has
It's one of the few bosses that takes more hits from him to kill you than it does you to kill him.
I don't know what you're talking about. Because like, die. I hit him I don't know how many times. He had about a quarter or a third left of his health.
That was not a quarter or a third.
Yeah.
That was like a sixth.
What game you're watching? Because it sure ain't what game I'm playing.
Even if game that he likes, he doesn't like the guidance that I provide.
It's what you're saying isn't guidance. What you're saying is just nonsense.
Fair record. But what?
You love teleporting bosses, right? You always tell me about Dark Souls 3, how the princes are your favorite when they get into phase 2.
The princes aren't a hard boss.
Oh, princes.
Not at all. The princes don't bleed you. every boss hit me.
Looks
So
annoying.
no, I've done a soul level 1 and a no death run. But that's of a game that I know well. The place.
Also, sweet.
You rolled in. You rolled the other direction. Forget. Does this game have like fixed heals or is it each one you want?
Well, as you go, you can increase the number of heals.
But like you die, you get all of that.
Yeah.
Oh man. I was hoping this. There's one of them like Bloodborne or something. No?
Yeah, Bloodborne
You
is
just-
Lord instead. However, there are certain bosses that, like 90% of characters, that 90% of the time will give you the vials you need, so you can farm them. But when the game realizes that's what you're doing, is just farming them, then they start giving you less and less. Sorry that I need so much healing. There you go. Look at that. What a wonderful prize.
You're 1-1.
All right. Who's next? What's next? What is your objective tonight?
Win the game.
Oh, good luck. You haven't even fought Margit yet.
This
You
game
ain't
is
winning.
entirely a skill-based game. So.
It is true. It is entirely a skill-based game. I could fight this guy again.
I can guide you to a giant flower.
But I said I could fight this guy again.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you're like, I can guide you to a giant flower.
Yeah, that's a tree. If you're not afraid of poison, I can guide you to a giant flower. Did you go to the other yeah, you went to the other church. I usually find that's an easier
Which one?
up north. That one. Just basically
There's a straight line.
rather than having to find one. Once you get to the tree, there's a stake of America there. You head to America, so you don't have to run over again. How he deals with the laser treatment today.
This guy when you beat him, it's so sad.
Did you what?
You kill this guy.
And they made the early parts too easy.
Back to mine. Warm barrel, please. You gotta find it.
gonna do it. He let him not mess up. He doesn't have to deal with the lasers. Here they are. Hey.
It's crazy.
Oh, it's so funny.
I was so ready for it to happen too. I haven't even found my mixed physics thing yet.
Oh, you haven't grabbed it yet? Do you remember where it is?
Nope.
Zoom out. And it's gonna be.
Oh, it's over this here. That's why I haven't found it.
If you go and get trapped by patches, he'll.
You get trapped by patches?
What?
I don't call getting trapped by patches.
You never tried to steal the stuff he keeps in his chest?
I go to the chest and then he like fights me.
Yeah.
And then
Come in another time to make a deal with him, and he's got another chest.
oh, okay. No, I think I have done that. Like
Dude, patches?
you do the exact thing. It's not even like a you would. It's a you do.
So basically, if you just travel to the east, once you hit the wall, then you're basically at the church. You hit Caleb, you've gone too far.
It's Sigward in this game.
Not that I'm aware of.
Here's all.
The true monsters of the world. Isn't it like an anything in my jacket? Jabbing. That's okay. It's a giant. They always put the slave labor. I missed.
True.
You're all picked that crap.
Yeah, keep going that way. Don't head towards the Erd tree, though. Head a little more to the left there.
Do I not follow the path?
Yeah, follow the path until you see a troll, and then run past the troll.
Immediately veers off the path.
Suppose you could also go talk to Kath Knights while you're here. If you stick to the right a little bit.
Going this way?
No, just keep that way, and then that little bridge thing there. You can go up there to the dude who's yelling, "Help!" Get some NPC action going.
In rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant. You come to lend me your. Well, that's no. The help is very much appreciated. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order. You might have heard of me, young tarnished. I want you to take back my fort, a knight commander from Storm. What are you waiting for? My fort
Yes.
lies. Oh, I fret not. The celebrations. Yes, I would that depraved. Honestly, Godric. First, then he insulted. Has he to think? What are you waiting? My fort.
And that's this for whatever, right?
Yeah. You should be able to see the church off in the distance to the right there.
interested to skip your dialogue. It works. Giant bear.
Yes. Yes, it is a giant bear.
Just casually getting off my horse. I have a dragon trying to.
Bro, there's no mimics. There are no.
You can never be too cautious. East. Alright, here's the plan now.
Ooh. The time.
To die? Probably.
Time to fight the hound. To end the night off with a victory against the exiled warrior.
Time.
What do you think they're gonna do when Brucey Buffer retires? Who's gonna take on the big deal?
They're gonna just record. They've been
Well,
recording
yeah,
his voice. I'm just gonna AI generate it.
The guy who does the Five Nights.
He does something reviews on like first server. Okay.
Over a level. Be ashamed of yourself.
I might rewind to the clip when it was like, I only fight Margit when I'm way over leveled.
Which is a dog.
Oh, you're on the ball.
I think Owen's character looks like Colin the Cockline. Or it looked like he was. I have friends.
Much better with giant pickaxe. More levels. Which is the only proper way to play a game. That's why they made it open world.
Oh, over level.
Oh, come on.
You gonna go fight the Crucible Knight?
The what?
The Crucible Knight?
No, I thought there was dogs around here.
Oh man, they just kind of like flop out of the tree. The air.
Oh, behind me.
I've watched them, and it's like, why? Why did you decide to just have them pop up out of the air? Like they're wolves. Just have them like jump off of the hill that's right next to them.
It's like the after the Crystal Sage in DS3, and you run past the dogs, and all of a sudden they just teleport right on top of you, just fall on you. It's like, what the heck?
The real question is this how Owen played Elden first?
No, I used
Run
katanas.
fast.
Some of the areas, yes. Oh, no, you were there the first time I played, technically speaking.
So for exploding arrow.
Gee. See, Elden Ring was designed for you not to fight any of the enemies in between, just run to boss to boss.
It's Dark Souls. Second level, just run through a back.
I mean, you can. Yeah.
Getting a cooperator. What?
It's the NPC. Freaking, I don't like this, but I'm just so bad at
And
fighting.
now you don't even like the melee bosses. Who
You mean melee bosses?
do you like?
What do you mean melee bosses? The guy throws things at you the entire time.
The entire time he's trying to smack you with a stick first. Don't jump off the edge.
Freaking jumping around is so techy.
He's gone and done it.
That was the easiest fight I've ever had with
I
that guy.
hate the boss. Proceeds to hit him into the ground first try.
I'm going to make sure I go to patches because the first phase is much easier in a second encounter, and you can just shackle him to the ground and get a bunch of free hits. That's all that's there for. Now she shows up to take me to the round table. Goofy goober. Testing me.
Do you know if you run around the castle, which you can do, and get to one of the graces on the other side, then she'll pop up and give you this dialogue before you even fight Margit.
Hmm. Pasty, pasty boy. Just do it here. Well, viewers, that concludes this week's of Something That Starts with an M. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you on the flip side.